Hey guys, I want to welcome you and let you know how great it is to have you here for the Greater Purpose Podcast.
What's up? That's good.
All right, guys, we're in here today recording the Greater Purpose Podcast with Senator Alexander. And so remember, we're doing something a little bit different. You have to watch the promo, which is different than the podcast. So it's not the same content. So what we're going to do right now is Senator Alexander is going to talk a little bit about the meeting that he came from, important meeting. An important issue that is on everybody's minds right now, I think, is human sex trafficking.
Yes.
If you want to give us a little bit of information about what's happening.
Of course, and this is good timing. We've been working on this issue now for a little bit in the legislature, and the timing with the movie Sound of Freedom is exceptionally good. I would encourage anybody to go see that movie. It really underscores the depravity of how far people can fall in terms of it's just sickening. And to see basically what human trafficking involves is slavery.
Yeah.
And human trafficking is the second, if not first, largest economic enterprise in the world.
Disgusting.
Only behind drug trafficking. And the only reason that it may not be ahead of drug trafficking is because the statistics have not caught up yet.
Right.
But we feel like it's probably rivaling the drug trafficking. And the reason being is drug traffickers are getting very smart. Drug traffickers know that if they sell drugs to you or to me or whoever, they've got to get new drugs.
Right.
They got to replenish those drugs.
The supply, yeah.
If they sell you a human being, if they sell you a young child for rape, which is disgusting. They can do it over and over and over.
Yeah.
And it's a renewable resource for them. And then they can do that over a period of years and make so much money. And it's just sickening.
It is.
And so what we're trying to do through the North Carolina legislature is to look at ways and laws and things that we can do to help these nonprofits and others that are in the trenches working on the whole field of human sex trafficking, trying to stanch that tide and try to rescue. What we're trying to do is both prevent, prosecute those who buy and sell in this thing, and then protect the people. And sex trafficking involves not only just children, but it's adults.
Sure.
It's not only girls, it's boys. It's so heinous that I can't even. It makes me sick. And if you watch the movie, the kinds of things that is intimated in that movie, it just makes you sick to think about it.
And what was the statement you said about there are more people in sex slavery than
there are more people enslaved through this human trafficking at this point in time than have ever been enslaved in history.
That's insane.
Of civilization.
Yeah.
And it is something that I think as a church, we are behind the 8 ball on this. And as a church, as Christians, I am pro-life, and I make no bones about that. If we're pro-life, we have to look at this as an aspect of that pro-life, because human sex trafficking, you think about it, the reason we're important as human beings is we're made in God's image. Mm-hmm. And that gives us the dignity because of that. This is an all-out assault on the dignity of man.
Right.
It's an all-out assault. And we have got to, as a church, wake up and realize that it's not just in the big cities. This is pervasive. It's in small cities. It's in rural areas. It's all over. And we need to become aware of it so that we can help prevent it, educate people about it. And then we need to start taking measures to stand up for those who are can't help themselves.
Right. Well, we appreciate you working on that, and the other godly men and women. They are there.
They are there. We have some really good folks in the legislature. The General Assembly has some really good Christian folks.
That's good.
They care deeply.
That's awesome.
About North Carolina.
That's good to know. You guys are up there working on it for us, and we appreciate that. But we do, as a church, need to stand up and speak out, because, like we said before, our kids are not for sale.
That's right.
And we need to put a stop to it.
That's right.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
You're
God
welcome.
Bless.